Our novel this year is called A Tale of Two Cities. This novel was written by a great writer. His name is Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens has started his novel with a list of extremes like best and worst, wisdom and foolishness, light and darkness, hope and despair. Everything was perfect for the rich, but difficult for the poor. In 1775, no one thought that a change would ever happen. The rich people would do whatever they wanted, whereas the poor people would always be poor. In England, people were superstitious, believing in ghosts and spirits. Burglars, criminals, and murderers were to be hanged so as to be frightened others, although they were stealing to have food. On the other hand, the rich people and the church were making laws in France to oppress the poor. No one could ever imagine that the trees growing in France would provide the wood for the guillotine and the courts on farms would carry the aristocrats from prison to death. Mr. Jarvis Lurie was first introduced as a passenger traveling with others on the London Dover mail coach at night. He worked at Tellson's Bank in England. During his journey, he received a message by Jerry Cruncher. Jerry Cruncher was from Tellson's Bank. He came to tell him to wait for Miss Manette at Dover, and his reply was called back to life, which was again sent by Jerry. On his way to Dover, Mr. Lurie dreamed that he was digging a man out of his grave. That man was about 45 years and said he had been buried for almost 18 years. Now, listen to part of the movie.
Get up, come on, get up, hey, up there! There's the rain and this awful road. That's for you horses, it's the second yard for you. Push harder, gents, and we'll make it to Dover in time for supper. Get up there! Up, up! Tom, get us out of here. Stuck on this hill where it easy prey for the highwayman. Just another push to do the trick, Jack. Hold there, Tom. You hear that? The horse coming up the gallop. Whoa, whoa there. Oh, you stand, I shall fire. Is that the Dover mail? I've got a message for one of your passengers, if it is. What passenger? Mr. Jarvis Lorry.
Is that Jerry Cruncher?
It is, Mr. Lorry. I have a message for you from Tellson's Bank.
It's all right, guard. I know this man. What is the message, Jerry?
Stay where you are. Don't give me cause to make a mistake, because if I do, it'll cost you your life. The message is, wait at Dover for Memselle.
I see, Jerry. Say that my answer is recall to life. Have you got that?
Yes, sir. Recall to life.
Right. Off you go.
Did you hear that message? Now, yes. Recall to life. Right, Tom.
Now, and after you have watched the movie, you have to read the questions and check your understanding.